Hey, happy Wednesday.
What's happening, Ray? How we doing?
Doing great, man.
Good.
Midweek.
Hump day. That's right.
How you doing, man?
It's good. We have a spring break for my kids next week. So
Oh,
yeah, we're coming into obviously Easter weekend and then break for them. So I don't know
okay.
what I'm gonna have to entertain them all next week. I gotta think up something to do.
Is that still just a week, or did they get like 2 weeks now, and then
No, they get
a week?
Friday, they get Good Friday, and then the whole
Okay,
next week,
right
and then
on.
that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Good
and
time.
I think it's Passover starts tonight. So good luck to
Yep,
anybody starting Passover.
that's right.
Um, And yeah, I guess it's a holy week out there.
It is.
And yeah, big stuff happening. But
Oh yeah,
in the crypto world,
crypto
we've
world.
got here we go with the check marks.
Checks. Look at them.
Checks, check please.
Look at
Hold
that.
on. Where's my I want to get rid of this.
Gotta
Make
have
some
it
more
on there,
room. And then yeah, where's my
man.
check please?
You don't have it, Tim?
Check, please.
Story. Check, please.
Check, please.
There you go.
No, I could
Coming
go
out.
5 times over, but yeah.
That's it.
375 is the mark tonight. 375. You
It
got an
is,
hour
looks
and a half to get in there and grab one of those.
Wow. I might. That's a good price again. Still.
They're getting real attractive now. Real
Yes.
attractive. In the real estate in the real estate business, we call that it's been a price improvement.
A price. Oh, there you go. I like that. Price
Instead of,
improvement.
yeah, you don't say price reduction. You say
Yeah.
there's been a price improvement.
Well, I guess it is all depending on the perspective, right? Who's buyers? That's because that is an improvement for buyers. That's great.
Yeah. So for buyers out there, it's big price improvement.
You're right.
But we're gonna find out what they turn into or do or they're gonna have some kind of
Yeah.
they're going to do something special because all those other bees that were out, the apex bees, the worker bees, the princesses, and they all got their special traits. And these
Right on.
checks
Oh
right
yeah.
now they're all like decoyed with being so similar.
Oh yeah.
They're going to have to do something, and I'm sure it's going to be exciting.
Good evening to Night Owl. Yes, we are enjoying a Wednesday.
Oh, Night Owl had a lot of fun last night in the poker. And congratulations, Ray.
Thank
Couldn't
you.
have happened to a
Thank you.
nicer guy.
That's right.
Ray took down all the chips last night in the poker game.
That's right.
And of
Night
course,
Night Out. She got me a couple times though. I was over here, and the people didn't know we were all in Discord. It was only a couple of us, but still, we were having fun.
it was not a straight line to the winners table. You did have a few challenges, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was good to be back in there.
Yeah,
I think I got 4th place. I think I got 4th. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. It was a good time.
Well, but yeah, that's good. You got also some monsters, yeah, or what do you got?
Oh, of course, monsters. The main attraction to these things being summoned. Right? Isn't that what we say? First, we'll head over to the site so we could check this stuff's going on. We keep an eye out on Hatsack's Twitter to find out when the Twitter clicking parties are, so that you can get in here and make this move. We move this needle. We'll get to find out what the foundation up and hear some more about the monster story. And that's what we want. Obviously, if anybody hasn't seen this, there's a ton of great information in here, all about the monsters and where they came from.
Oh yeah,
and a little bit about the powers they can do.
Oh yeah,
that they have, the individual monsters themselves, and they should have the phonetic sayings of each of these monsters. I keep messing those up, Ray. you keep having to teach me.
Well, that's a good though. But look, Night Owl, it's a good idea. You should be clicking and watching. That's a good idea. You can do.
That's
both.
Right. Click to watch.
Hatsack, is there a time? Or did you have a Did I miss? I'm just asking. Do you have a click party or no? I'm just asking if there's a time you can pop it in here too. I'll pull it.
Yes. If anybody knows of the party, put it in there, and we'll get your comment right to the top of the list.
Nobody's thrashed, George. It was good. It was fun. Yeah. Hey, and the new emojis.
You got hit with tomatoes and donkeys and fireworks. It was it's definitely getting silly in there, which is a lot of fun. It just makes it much more fun when stuff happens. You could throw little gifts around and stuff like that, and it's pretty funny. Good time.
Thank you, Jason. Yes, you guys were at the end. You and Don. It was fun. It's good stuff. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's cool, man. You got two. Here we go. I do not have one tonight. It's late work. Oh, it's all good. I just wondering
Sure.
if you're doing. You can put one on. Keep an eye out for Hatsack and her tweets and sometimes DMs about the click parties. But yeah, the day already revealed. What is that? Erfurt?
I think that's how you say it.
Is that German? If it's German, that's not how you say it. Is that German?
It is German.
There
How do
you
you say it
go.
in German? How do you say it in German?
No, I'm just talking.
You have to be angry when you say it.
Yeah, so you got the growl. Hey, I can make fun. I'm having a little bit of German. I got German.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we're all here with. It's all fun and games here. We're having a good time. But yes, there is two more revealing now. So we had to wait a little bit last night, but we're gonna hit the refresh button on those. But we'll check out Erfurt. And I do have that. I have that queued up there. So that is where Erfurt is. Erfurt. And let me see. Yeah, here it is in Germany, and there is 213,692 Erfurtians. Would they be Erfurtians?
Right.
We're having fun. And this is a Zillatorian.
Ziltorian, not Zilla.
Ziltorians. No,
like
Zilla.
Godzilla's nephew.
Zilla.
No?
Come on. Who made these names up? It's all made up.
Hey,
yeah,
so
Ziltorian.
Can you go to the map where he's at?
Oh, absolutely. I was just going to see how many people were living in this area. 213,000. Yep. So there it is, Erfurt.
Because I don't.
If we zoom out,
I live in Germany, and that must be out there. Yeah, Leipzig. Oh, Frankfurt. So yeah, I was southeast of that. So there you go.
There's Berlin over here.
Yep.
Dusseldorf.
Yep, Dusseldorf. I've been there. Cologne.
Frankfurt. I've been in Frankfurt.
There's Nuremberg. Yep.
Monster's got some good cheese.
And that could be a good place. A monster in a Munster.
The Munster Monster?
The Munster Monster. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So yeah, this one's revealed this morning. So let's see what else we have of these three. Then we have this one. Let me go and do I should have done this before we went into Erfurt.
Yeah. But
I hit the refresh the metadata, and then of course I'm gonna just do that little.
Oh,
look at that! It came right up.
Kurashiki
in Japan. A lot of Japan monsters coming out early.
They do. Those Japanese monsters. They like it.
Home of Godzilla too. Yeah. since we brought that up, Japan 483,576, and that is a Xyloid.
Xyloid.
There it is.
So let's go. Oh, sorry. I'll let you go. My bad. So I'm just saying. She's saying a click competition is going on. Also look for the click challenge spaces. Many groups are getting together because she is doing some cool things.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
It's not going on during this show, is it?
No, she usually does it later in the evening. They're on the West Coast. Okayama.
Near Okayama. Let's see. All right, towards the south end.
Yeah.
Inside on the bay side, let's call it.
Yeah, bay side.
But yeah, it's kind of central in the center there.
There you go. George was in Nuremberg. There you go.
All right, George. But yeah, which one was this called again?
No, it is the
Kurosaki. Where's the just gonna zoom in again and see it one more time. Kurosaki store. Kurashiki. There it is. All right, good. Got to get it right. Here's the other one coming out tonight. Go over here, hit the refresh the metadata. It says, wait a minute. Then we'll refresh the page and boom.
Oh, Dallas.
I think you know where this one is.
That is the one too. Look at
Dallas. 1.3 million people in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, I wish we had the theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
Only you would remember the theme song. Who Shot JR? I remember that one.
What do you mean? That was like the biggest show ever, man. What are you talking about?
I do remember a little bit about the show. I didn't watch a lot of it. I know JR.
I would hear that theme song all the time. That's it. All good. My bad.
No, I'm glad you remembered it.
Wow,
good.
that's
We didn't
impressive.
know. Dallas, Texas in the house. We're going to
Dallas.
see how many people from
Big D.
Texas are going to be bidding up on this one because that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Dallas, of course, right there in the middle of northeastern side of Texas.
Yep.
But that's there you go, Dallas,
That's
Texas.
a prize out of all.
That
of
is
Texas.
that is a big name.
That is, man.
Big name coming out early.
Because that whole little tri-state area, Plano, Fort Worth, and Dallas, that's all that, that's I lived there.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yep. I lived like 30 minutes out of Dallas.
Nice.
Very
Austin.
cool.
I think we know somebody that lives around there.
Yep. And we get to visit. Got to go around on scooters. We were scooting around the Austin area.
Next fall, there's probably going to be another F1 race, Ray. We got to go back and have our event.
Oh, okay.
Have an event, near that time.
Okay, real quick too, just showing you something here. It's awesome night out. Her team is having a click party tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Definitely join it. That's awesome. Thank you. Metroplex.
Nice.
Yeah.
5:30. What was that? Eastern? 5:30 Eastern?
Yes, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. That's correct.
Nice.
There you go in the Metroplex. Yes. Yeah, that's
very
awesome.
cool.
I think that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest one so far here in the U.S. Yeah.
It's a name. Well, I don't know.
Eugene,
population-wise.
Yeah, I think I'm just saying that's
I think Eugene's about the same size, about 1.1 million or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
I think so.
I don't know, but either or.
You gonna make me go find it, Ray?
I'm just saying Dallas. I it was pretty big place, pretty big city. I didn't think Eugene was like that. I thought it was like more 500,000. If you just take away the dates, they'll click those 2 dates away. You'll have them all.
There they are. So now we're gonna go look for.
See, look at John. He knows who shot Major Anthony Nelson. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. That was a great show. Took over the
Dallas, Eugene.
Yes.
Oh, 163,000.
See, I told you.
That's a little place, little town.
Not even close. That's Dallas is big, man. I think that's
Dallas is major metropolis.
It is a metropolis. Plus, it's America's team, Tim. That's you want to make fun.
Oh, wait a minute. Yonkers has 200,000, right? Yeah, 201.
Come on, Yonkers. What was that?
Yonkers, right outside New York City.
Well,
the gateway to
200,000. If it was New York City, that's different, right? That's 8 million, 9 million. Isn't that what they're? Is that the population?
Yes, about almost 8 million.
Okay. Thank you, Hatsack. Yes, thank you. Yes, Alpha. Be the Alpha was it's a great poker tournament. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, that was fantastic. It was good to be back, and it was a lot of fun.
I think I know that Japan. There was another one in Japan, and I think maybe
Sendai had a 1.3 million or something like that.
So, but that's the biggest.
But there was one town out there. No, you're right. But there was one out there with like 3 million in it. I forget where it was. Yeah. Now I'm just going to look up real quick tomorrow's. Let's see how many. What do you call it?
Yeah, reveals.
How many reveals? Ooh, that's a full day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 all AM.
5 coming out tomorrow.
All morning.
AM. Wait a second. No, that's P2. That's all day.
Yeah.
It says AM though.
You see, you clicked AM. Just take the. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Maybe that's AM. But what? No, there's got to be a PO.
Doesn't have to be, Tim.
There does. Watch. I'll find it.
But this is how you look.
Give me 1 second.
There it is.
There's PM.
Yeah, oh, that's a lot.
There's a lot coming out tomorrow.
Wow.
And look at how it's 227 to 216. It's another almost 500 day. So that's 70, 86. 486 coming out tomorrow, including 9 P1s.
Huh.
1335, 593, 991, 1071, 1083, 510.
Wow.
627 and 1174.
That's incredible.
All coming out tomorrow. So that is exciting right there.
Yeah.
That's a big show for Thursday night.
That is a great show. And
It's
then
a lot of summoning.
yeah, a lot of summoning. But that's I'm still impressed. You got me curious. I don't know if I know I got one gold. I didn't know what the date is. I want to know who that is, man. That's
Who has Dallas, Texas?
yeah.
Or yeah. Well, hopefully they'll reveal themselves. They can come on the show. We want to interview the monster of Dallas. Come on in and say hello.
You should. That's how you get your face out there. That's right. Floor. Good evening to you. Yes. You got any
Hello,
news?
hello.
That's big news. But anything else going on?
Let me see. Let me see what I can find. We got the monsters here. You're gonna jump over here and click away. This is where the click party happens.
That's right.
What do we got next? Oh yes, the monster sightings.
Baton Rouge.
We have friends and fans that are making these, what do they call these memes? These memes being with the monsters being sighted all over here. So Baton Rouge, this one I found online today.
Yeah.
And I think I saw another one. Oh yeah, there's a monster in the park.
Yeah, look at.
I think that's Alice of Wonderland. Yeah,
yep.
That was a good one.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. So the one story that I had, and this was from bankless.com. They do a great little bit of research, and they do a great podcast or vlog or whatever you want to call it. But they have a great show. So, but this was one of the stories they put out about regulators still don't get it about crypto. And there's a couple great little mentions in here, which was, they don't get it. They just don't understand. And you know that because we watch and make fun of them all the time as they ask silly questions. But
no value.
They just don't get it. They think it has no value. There's nothing backing it. As you brought up, who was that? Pocahontas last night. And it's not. Oh, sorry, I can't say that.
It's all right.
Sorry, my apologies. So that's all. That's the only thing I could remember. Anyway, so now you throw me off. But they're saying crypto has no value, and that the NFTs make up a $15 billion marketplace. Right. So there's no value in cryptos or NFTs. So
even for just artists, there's no.
And here's an incredible thing, because if they didn't have enough money going over there when this all went down last year, they received 100 million in crypto donations in less than 3 weeks. Yeah. So they're no, I don't want to see any wars anywhere, and I hope they put all this to good use. But in 3 weeks, they got sent 100 million in crypto from all over the world. Right. So that is an amazing thing. And of course, I think the next one is that it's only used for criminals. So.
Well, that's why they don't want it to have value, because then they don't have to put it in their campaign finance record. If it has no value, it doesn't matter.
Well, that happens anyway, because FTX sent was it 10 million into the political stuff. So I mean, it just levels the playing field, right? The criminals use it, and the elected criminals use it.
The other criminals. That's right.
Crypto's too volatile and not safe for a store of value. Yeah, because they need to protect all these, the little people from bank scams and frauds and bank closings. And, the FDIC has all that slush fund to bail everybody out. So they don't want, people going into crypto where they can't protect us.
Yeah.
Because we could lose everything we put in. And look, I should have this banner up here, because we're not giving financial advice. We're here being entertaining, obviously making fun of as much as we can. Yes. Because
trust me, I'm from the government.
Right. You can get all your serious news somewhere else. This is just the fun stuff.
That's it.
But yeah, it's very volatile and not safe. So you don't want to get involved in that.
Yeah.
Crypto is scammy and needs consumer protections. Yeah, that's just the second half of the same thing.
Sure.
Estimated fraud in the U.S. financial sector was 1.5 trillion in 2018, while crypto fraud last year was estimated to be 1.9 billion in 2020, because everything was pulling back a little bit in 2020. Everybody had to stay home.
It's scamming like Social Security in 9 years.
Well, they're warning us. They're saying it's going to go down, so that's not a scam. They're going to tell you there's not going to be any money left. So it's not a scam when they tell you there's none left. And then crypto is great for criminals because we know that they're trying to get rid of it, but what's the number one thing criminals use?
Is cash.
The $100 bill.
Yes. We've seen it when they landed a plane in the middle of the night with pallets and pallets of billions of dollars in Iran. Yes, we saw it.
Yeah. And I think crypto was somewhere around 13 or 14 on the list of things criminals use to exchange value.
Yep.
They'll use crypto, but it's not number one. It's not even in the top 10. Yeah. So,
all of this is absolutely true because that's what people think, right? When the media and all that stuff is pumping that in, it's what you gotta combat, right?
Well, the sad thing is that these elected officials keep propagating this kind of stuff, like, "Ooh, this must be used by criminals," and it's not true, and they just keep talking like that, which is silly.
It's all good.
Yeah, and crypto is bad for the environment. This is a good one. Yeah, we talked about this. How the electricity, and this is my favorite stat, is that there's more electricity used to light up the Christmas lights for the 6 weeks of Christmas season than there is in mining Bitcoin.
Yes.
In a year. So people spend more money on Christmas lights, which I deserve. I don't deserve it, but I enjoy it. And I don't want to stop people from doing that. Actually, a couple houses away is an amazing Christmas display. But anything that brings you joy like that, that's great. And if it gives you joy mining crypto, have at it, because I think it's definitely worth it. So it is not it's not bad for the environment, and only getting better as they think up new ways like harnessing the energy.
Wrap Christmas lights around your server or something, and there you go. Just all good.
There's a lot of those server machines that I guess you just put it in the window and let it glow.
Yeah.
So this was just action steps. Talk to your congressman and SEC commissioner to update their knowledge of what is going on with crypto. So just Bankless, great place to get some good information and some cool articles. So check them out over there, bankless.com. Yeah. That was the one story that I thought everybody should be able to read and understand that there's a lot of misconceptions out there.
I got big news. This is going to be breaking.
Big?
I got big. I have an image of Satoshi Nakamoto. And if everybody doesn't know, that's his birthday today. People don't know his birthday. Well, I found an image of Satoshi Nakamoto. Crazy town. But first,
you can't tease us like that. If you got the image, you got to go image first.
Hold on, no. It's when I'm talking to my friends that want to know investing in crypto. They want to start, Tim. It's what it looks like.
Can't even turn it up.
Hold on. Oh, I got to go back.
Son, once you start, there's no going back.
I know.
This means total commitment.
Total commitment, Tim.
Total commitment.
And that's what it's true, right? we could definitely attest to that. But anyways, yes, I ain't gonna hold back anymore. But this is it. Crypto users react to Satoshi Nakamoto's 48th birthday. And again,
48. He's only 48?
He's only 48, man. So look at that, right? And just going into it a little bit, right? He's though the identity of Bitcoin creator and thus their birthday remains unknown, okay, to the public. Crypto enthusiasts took note of when Satoshi's age increased by 1 year on this profile below. I'll show you. So what they're really saying is Satoshi may represent a group. We've said this before, rather than just an individual. It may just come from a day, and that's what they're saying. His birthday. This might just come from a day in 1933 when the United States President Franklin Delano Roosevelt started taking the country off of the gold standard. That was a big day, right? And this was a executive order, so they didn't do that with the Federal Reserve note. But this P2P, peer-to-peer foundation, this is his page right here, Satoshi Nakamoto. And I'm about to show you. I'm about to reveal Satoshi Nakamoto.
He looks like a monster there, and you're going to reveal him. This is
it is. It's the minting.
You're
Somebody-
summoning Satoshi Nakamoto?
It is true. So just real quick, speculating to the true identity of the person or persons who helped create the original cryptocurrency among many users on social media and online forums. Among the names proposed, these are what people really kind of with a speculation, Tim.
Yep.
The Bit Gold creator, Nick Szabo. That's what they think one of them that could be. Early BTC contributor Hal Finney, or who regrettably he passed in 2014, or cryptographer Adam Back. And then they think maybe Japanese American engineer and physicist Dorian Nakamoto. So he's got the same last name.
Oh,
And
could be
this is
related.
again, it is related, but they're saying again, April 5th, little background. This is why they think that this is the thing. This is when the US dollar got off the gold standard. So
well, it started to go off.
It did.
I think it was Nixon that pulled the last plug.
in the 70s, correct. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what it was about, what it was going on. And this is a picture of Satoshi Nakamoto in Budapest, Tim. Bit of Budapest. Ready?
Mhm. I'm ready.
Oh, this is what they said, and it really is an unveiling. This is a statue of Satoshi Nakamoto. Look at that, a gold.
Mm.
He's gold, but here, this is the unveiling, right? That's why I had to pull up that image because nobody was showing them. They showed the back of it, right?
Right.
But yeah, this is everybody in Hungary. They turned up to see a statue, commemorating good
So
old
the gold dude in the hoodie.
gold dude in the hoodie. So now you know why I like the hoodies, man. So
Mhm.
real quick, this is just
There he
showing.
is.
There he is. Right front face. That's nice. Got the B, and then Satoshi Nakamoto down there. It's great.
Wow. And that's the officially recognized likeness of him.
That is him. That is the infamous Satoshi.
He looks pretty good for somebody that's what is that,
48?
90 years old?
48.
48? No, and 33?
Yeah, but it didn't say 33. It said he was April 5th is the date, but they said April 5th, 1975.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the 1933 is just saying a kind of a tip of the hat of it was the same date, April 5th, 1933. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
My dad's birthday is April 6th, 1933. So I was a little, I was like, hey,
maybe he worked
But,
with Satoshi Nakamoto.
they could have been in the same delivery room.
There you go. Crypto's decentralized exchanges had the most volume in 10 months from all this crackdown in March, Tim. So trading volume on DEXs rose 133 billion just in the month of March. So, all this news, everything that they're trying to do and FUD on all this stuff. Yes, it had an effect on Kraken, Coinbase, and Binance, Tim.
Yeah.
The centralized places. But the volume on DEXs kind of, just popped. And it was kind of a great thing for any of that. This comes as crypto industry faces possibly its strongest regulatory pressure yet, with centralized exchanges feeling the brunt of it so far. But that's what it was talking about. With that is these DEXs are kind of feeling the good effects of it. Everybody's kind of coming over here, and that's a great thing. So that's another great thing is just like you can see it here, just a pop. So you can see quite the increase. That's why we're all about decentralization, and I know we kind of get to mess around with some decentralized exchanges too.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a subject that I wanted to touch on anyway, and it is Web3 experiential tokens. You might not have heard of them. It might be a kind of a new word. You might maybe hear what maybe fan tokens, and I'll get into two that they talk about. I don't know if they talk about in this article, but two of them are like Socios and Chili's. And Chili's I brought up a couple months back on the show. It's a cryptocurrency, and it's about this. But,
Chili's with sizzling fajitas?
No, not the
Chili's.
Not baby back. No, not that one. But just Chili's, and it's kind of an entertainment and sports.
Oh, okay.
But these Web3 consumers engagement models are still in their infancy, but could have the potential to unlock incremental value and enable price discovery for creators and investors alike. And this is it's early. No one, we keep saying say that but it is.
It's early.
there's this bridge that's going to have to come between Web 2 and Web 3. But the consumer engagement models are still developing and only just beginning to migrate into the real economy. Some hints of what the future of transaction and asset pricing may look like are beginning to emerge, and you got to see what it's like from Web 2 and how the internet looks like that when you get into Web 3 and it's starting to integrate with blockchains and how you monetize and advertise and things like that. Exclusive access to transactional data is used to build and fuel network effects and is often also monetized through advertising. But Web3 lives on blockchains where key transactional data is openly available. Incentivizing network effects in this realm, what? No,
Realms.
may come down to encouraging the crowd to engage through strategies specifically designed to deliver emotional appeal, right? Just having, kind of having fun or being an influencer on here, right? Or just talking about what your passions are and being rewarded for that because you start having this real community that is interacting with you, right? We've kind of been going down this road for many years now and talking about this. Maybe the activity, right? Activity of
Yeah.
what you're doing. Today, complex multi-leg transactions require bespoke contracts and operational processes, people and systems to administer required activities. In Web3, smart contracts embed these contractual activities into it. Oh, see,
It's exciting.
that is exciting. So these contractual activities into a token and terms self-execute when the right conditions are met. This is likely to reduce costs and enable more multi-leg transactions. So when you're doing specific activities or experiences, you're doing you might start seeing in the future that you're doing transactions and gaining rewards or benefits, and you don't even know it, right? That's what this is all kind of talking about, and that's where you're really starting to kind of really see what Web3 is. The ability to assign additional rights to a token-based transaction, such as a payout of royalties or community access or both, is likely to turn such transaction into experiences that have value beyond the initial purchase, right? Not just speculation. That's what's weird. I know everybody that's kind of what's everybody's focus in crypto, but it's going to be so much more than us just seeing a token pump, right? Go to the moon, one Lambo. It's so much more. And again, this is all the process of understanding what these things are. Experiential tokens become assets that offer a dual purpose. They are both a key to access benefits and a financial instrument that can be valued in decentralized finance transactions or an investment portfolio. More experiential tokens are transferable. If the asset is sold, the rights and remaining value are reassigned to the new owner. Think of the bees, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I sell one of these bees, and say it's after May 11th when the bee yielding and all that starts, right? Say it happens after that, and I didn't claim that bee honey, right? All of that stuff, that remaining value is reassigned to somebody that purchased that NFT. And listen, some folks that are not even plugged into what the bee are, that how many people own the bees NFT and they don't even know that it's asset backed or bee honey and all the stuff. Like I said, to people that are plugged in and knowing what's going on, that they'll come back sometime down the road. Especially when it's mooning, right, or whatever you want to call it. These bees are maybe say, and I'm not financial advice, 5-10 ETH, right? They're like that. People will just come back and just sell it for that ETH amount. That's it.
Here's the question, Ray. How will you know if you're looking at one of these random bees on there after the 11th? They might have less bee honey than everyone else. Everybody starts out with the same amount of bee honey in it. If they don't claim any on the first day, May 11th, that they're allowed to, how do you check to see what's in that bee?
Well, you can do Etherscan. That's why you would need that wallet, the wallet address, and yeah, absolutely, you'll be able to see it because you'll see what yielded. If it's yours, it's easy, right? You would just fly into the Hive with your wallet address and connect your wallet. and you'll see
Right.
the yield where you can hit the button and claim your reward.
Right.
But if it's not, you'll be able to take that wallet address and pop it into Etherscan, and you can go and just go through there and click, and you'll see everything is on the blockchain.
Well, that's the point I wanted to make. That maybe after a year, when I haven't taken any bee honey out of the bee I have, and it's all there, the buyer, and I might put it on for X amount of price or whatever more, and I say, look, this is chock full of bee honey because I never took any out of it, so this is why I want more than some other bee that's on the market, right?
Yes,
because bee honey could go to $50, and then it's gonna be crazy.
Absolutely, you're right. I mean, and it's the same thing. Like this is talking specifically about the community or the fan base.
Sure.
But and I know, no, I'm just saying, what you said is exactly right. But these attributes suggest the emergence of a new approach to valuation. So I'm going to look at this graph, but as shown below, we believe the value of an experiential token increase each time a more precise target audience is used to price the asset. Identification of the target audience can be done using blockchain transaction. So say you were building like as an influencer or anybody, let's use our YouTube channel or something. So at first, everybody's really just a kind of a general population, right? You don't really know who's kind of watching. Some people watch every once in a while. Some people watch once a month, whatever. Some people only watch the recordings, however it goes, right? That's just general. But as the emotional appeal goes on, you really can start building a real community, right? Maybe it'll go over to Discord, and Be Social TV. I'll have our own Discord, and now our community. That's a very dialed in type thing, and all of this is a token, right? Or an NFT, and to use it, you have to get in and use that one. But then you have a real dedicated fan base. So every one of these scenarios, this token is more valuable, and that's all I'm saying is that's what this fan token kind of type idea is. So it's just kind of cool how you're seeing it. They used an example of two celebrity chefs, and they dropped a unique pizza themed NFT, and it was cool to see how their different fan bases interacted, right? And you can really see on chain whether they were all over there looking at the recipes, right? They were all kind of interested in maybe just tasting at the specific restaurant, but you can follow it all along with the blockchain. So, like I said, this is really cool to start seeing, especially Tim, as we kind of used to do, with the local marketing and all that stuff. It's cool to see how all this can, really start taking off and work. But I went a little further and I looked. These are two, and these are called fan tokens, right? This is not exactly that experiential thing, but I think this is kind of one of the first type like that. These are just fan tokens, okay? And this is all through introducing with people using their app, and fans around the United States can engage with their favorite teams and earn rewards, right? So these fan tokens, this is the only, I'm just putting it up here, is these fan tokens, they're available in the entire United States, but not in New York. New York has excluded because I think they have some kind of regulations going on, Tim. So New York needs to catch up. And down here, there's an app. It shows you how to get the app, how to create the wallet, how to get the token into that wallet that's on the app, and then down here it just shows you how to withdraw it. Right? Take that same token by being a fan, doing what you normally would do with whether a sports team. You can earn rewards and get paid for doing that. Right? And they're actually partnered up with the other one, Chili's. Right? We've talked about this one before. And this is a fan tokens Chili's. It's a layer 1 EVM compatible with blockchain with the leading infrastructure for sports. So teams, fans, and developers, everybody. If you're a developer, you can build on this one, right? And if you're just a team or a fan, you can use it to interact with the team, and the fans can interact with the actual favorite sports that they like, right? But just saying that's kind of cool to see. This token has been kind of doing just like the rest of the crypto market, up and down, up and down. But it's moving along, man. This is kind of crazy. And the reason I wanted to bring this part up here is this is Chili's, okay? And they launched They launched a $50 million incubator, Chili's Labs, backed by Jump Crypto. And if you don't even know anything about that labs, everybody remember like something about SBU Labs? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Right. That was pretty cool that we could test things out and check it out and see how that goes without spending $50 million. You need anything, Tim?
Yeah. No, that's.
I'm just saying, all I'm trying to, get at is it's funny, all of this stuff, right, that everybody's doing, and people are spending, ridiculous big amounts of money, and they're still kind of just in the same area, right? I don't
Right.
think really they're too much ahead of anything, right, of what other people are doing. It's just that they're spending kind of ridiculous amounts of money, right? So,
Right.
and this isn't a dig at Chili's. I'm just saying it's fun. When I saw this, I was like, oh, look at that, Chili's Labs, right? SBU Labs, huh? So how cool is it that we got to test something out like that and we didn't spend $50 million? I think the way
Well,
that
how much is in their DAO?
yeah, it's right. It's exactly right. Again, people should kind of step back, sit back, look at what you're really involved with, because it's kind of head and shoulders, a lot better than where people are at now, and they're throwing out $50 million, right?
Right.
Take a look. Pretty good to kind of see, where you're at and what you're involved in.
Yeah, from what you're saying there, if people just take a step back and take a look at the crypto market, this is a young, right? We're here early, all this kind of stuff. And if you think back at the beginning of the stock market, one of the most famous stock market, issues in the beginning was the what was that? The tulip run on the tulip
Tulips, yeah.
market, and that made the markets crash because there was a shortage of tulips. And everything went crazy. But, that's what happens when markets are immature and information gets out there, and, that affected the market in a whole. So you have to do your own research. You have to be able to, invest wisely, your time, energy, beyond just your money. But, take a look at what's going on. This is the future. I mean, we all believe that digital money, I mean, obviously, we're not going to be running around with paper, into the future for much longer. Everybody's using credit cards anyway, so it's all plastic and digital ledgers. So why not do it on an open blockchain where it's fair and balanced and upfront for everybody, and nobody's inserting their own dominance by having it be through a service like PayPal or any of the banks or anything else like that. So if we could do it ourselves, meaning everyone involved in the blockchain, why not? And then we don't have to worry about people dipping their rules into us.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
yeah, very, very cool stuff. But I thought about that, the young part of the markets when everything got affected by that tulip mania.
Tulip run.
Yep.
Good evening. I didn't know if you go through these. My bad.
I saw a couple, but I figured we'd do it after you were done. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Hello. Good to see you. Thanks. Happy Wednesday. Silver Surfers, brother. There you go.
Yeah, that was from Satoshi, the gold.
It is.
Like
that's exactly what it is, John. That's right. Pure Vida. Good to see you. And hello, Ariel. Good to see you.
Yes.
Pick. Yes. Thanks. Appreciate you, Steve.
Steve.
Say hi
welcome,
to
welcome.
that girl. That's right. But yeah, that's about it, man. I mean,
all right.
Kind of good.
Well, we'll leave it right there. You got 45 minutes to take your pick of one of the check marks. They're all running there at 375. Go grab one, and collect some of those. And we'll be back tomorrow night with nine P1 monsters.
Is that German?
Being summoned. 9. That's not. But 9. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. No miss.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll have a fun time tomorrow night. So then there you have it, Ray. That's cool. The show for tonight, and we're back tomorrow night at 8:00 Eastern time. And be on Twitter looking for those click parties. Get in there, have some fun. We got to reveal the other stuff going on there. I'll show it one more time. That we're looking for people to click on the foundation up so that we can move that progress bar along and unlock the information here, because there's a lot more to go. Just going to show you over here. There's a couple more things that are coming out, and we got to use the activity to unveil and reveal these things, the story. So check out the stories that are behind each one of these cards and click away so that we can get to the bottom of the foundation.
Yeah, no, Diamond Night Owl, I think she said 5:30 tomorrow, or estimate, around there.
And they'll be popping up all over. Other people are going to be hosting them and doing them. They're going to be quick 20-minute, just clickathons, and just to bump those up. And I think there's prizes and stuff like that. Yeah, more than a pat on the back, I think. So check it out.
Well, yeah,
it'll be fun.
Some of that stuff too it's also just to kind of boost your own, whatever, if it's on Twitter, on YouTube, So I know what Hatsack's really good at. She's good at making memes and graphic and stuff like that. You can kind of just get people involved. That's a good way to do it, right?
Yep.
So, yep.
Very good. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, right? And everybody, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back again.
Yep. Thank you. See you.